Good morning, everybody. My name's Pinicky. It's the 17th of October 2016, and I just thought I'd say a few words about Traffic Monsoon and the SEC so far. I've made a few notes. So, where are we? Good old SEC creating stories, fabricating things, making things fit just for their own ends. It's all about cases and how many cases they can enforce. They've probably not met their criteria for the year. They're probably down on last year's figures, hence the reason why they seem to be bringing just any old case across anybody. Have you noticed where, as the SEC is concerned, you're guilty until you can prove yourself innocent, because they literally shut down everything. And I'm not a legal advisor, but I looked at the case and I'm thinking, geez, have the SEC got it wrong? I mean, here's a simple fact. Most people would understand this. Let's just say you start a business and you start with $10,000. You then trade your business, you could buy and sell anything, socks, shoes, advertising. It's totally irrelevant what the actual product is. The point is, you're trading, you then pay yourself, I don't know, say $4,000. So somebody comes along and shuts your business down, says there's something wrong with it, it's not legal, etc., etc. What would you class as your loss? Most people would work it out. You don't need a degree to work that out, that you started with the £10,000 worth of stock and you've withdrawn 4,000, so your loss is 6,000. Oh, that seems to be something difficult that the SEC just can't seem to comprehend. And we all know there were SEC lost against Mark Cuban, and this is what Mark Cuban has actually said in a couple of his interviews. He said, if the SEC isn't paying attention to what is going on, we're going to have more disasters. And he says, we have over-regulation because the SEC to this day cannot do their jobs. So when companies go through this kind of scenario, it really makes you think, well, people like WikiLeaks, Julian Assange, Edward Snowden, why do they exist? They do because the system is bent. The system is there to ensure that the everyday person just carries on doing his little 9 to 5 job and can't find a way out of that system. And because Traffic Monsoon gave the option for people to be able to build a life outside of what you would class as the norm, then you get big corporations like good old PayPal, who basically, in my opinion, colluded with the SEC to bring all this about. So all they're looking is for innocent people to ruin their lives and come up with any fabrication they can come up with to make their case stick. I mean, generally what the SEC is after is they want you to fall over, play dead, and not have enough funds to fight the case. But the difference is with Traffic Monsoon, they didn't realise that there was a really good following and people actually genuinely believed in the business. And that's why we are where we are today. We're fighting, and we'll fight it all the way to the end. Because we know Traffic Monsoon did nothing wrong. Purchasing advertising, everywhere you look, large companies are now making people click on adverts to be able to get extra credits for their games, etc. So what is different with what Traffic Monsoon did? So if you believe that there is a way forward, then support the Traffic Monsoon cause, because this is about more than just Traffic Monsoon. This is about every other business online. The SEC seems to be on a hell-bent mission to shut down everything. At this rate, no wonder the USA is coming across all sorts of problems around the world, because it seems like you can't even do business in the USA. So there you go. I've had my rant. Thank you very much. See you next time.